Nardow here showing off Team Liquid's T-Pistol Long A execute on Dust2 versus VP in IEM Katowice 2021 semifinals. TL have 3 sets of utility. They'll have 4 players hold mid at the beginning of the round in case VP try to do anything aggressive, while Fallen jump spots Long A, in which he spots a player. Liquid group up Longhouse and they get flashed out taking Long A control. All 5 members are there. They check car by boosting to see if anyone's hiding behind there. No one was spotted, and then Liquid swing to peak ramp. Again, no one from VP was spotted. TL will execute A by throwing 2 cross smokes, mauling Gandalf and Short, as well as having flashes to cross into sight. Virtus Pro were playing passive and pushed B and didn't contest the A take. Liquid crosses over to ramp with a flash, and then they're gonna swing ramp into sight to clear sight with another flash. You see Gandalf gets mollied and the short molly is faded by the time they cross into sight. Well, that's because the short molly is to prevent the CTs on short to be able to rotate into A. Sight is clear and bomb is planted. It's a 5v5 retake and 4 players from VP come up short. EliGE makes contact with the players crossing from short, and then Nat proceeds to throw a flash, in which Liquid will take the fight off of that, and then they win without any casualties. Although VP didn't contest the A site, it is still a nice execute from Team Liquid. Let's go into the players' POVs. Stewie2K is the entry fragger. He's gonna hold mid with his other 3 teammates. Virtus Pro don't peek or aggress mid. Stu's gonna go Longhouse. He will be the first player out long doors since he has no nades. He gets flashed out by Nav since Fallen spotted a player holding early on. Stu jumps out the door, making it hard for any CTs to hit him. TL have long control and they're gonna take the chance that no one was in pit so they won't clear it. Stu will boost EliGE to peek over car, and nobody was spotted. He peeks with 3 others onto ramp and sight, and no one else was spotted as well. 3 of his teammates are gonna throw the nades while he entries with EliGE behind them, then everyone else. He plays anti-flash as he advances. CT pistol on Dust2, most teams have someone with 2 flashes, and it's very common to get flashed through the smokes. Liquid does a good job having players anti-flash as they run up in sight. He'll cross over to sight with a flash, and then swing the ramp and clear sight with another flash. He spots a CT short due to Nav's molly fading, and then he holds for the quickly jump, or boost. EliGE makes contact with a player crossing, and then flash comes in from Nav, which Stu peeks short before getting flashed off, and falls off. His teammates gets all the kills. EliGE has bomb and armor. After holding for the mid peeking aggression, he goes out long A doors backing up Stewie. You see Liquid has the 2 players without utility go out first, which is very important. You don't want your players with nades to die, otherwise you'll lose some of the utility for the execute. Stu and EliGE take contact and peek car. EliGE gets on top of Stu's head afterwards to try to see if anyone is crouched behind the car. No one was spotted. Him and 3 others will peek ramp and top sight. They don't see anyone. EliGE will be the second player in, meaning he'll be in charge of training out the entry. He will be first contact here as his teammates play anti-flash while EliGE focuses on the ramp. EliGE is going to cross this site and wait for a flash before swinging to peek short with Stu. They clear sight and he plants safe. EliGE will make contact with Kicker and then calls for the flash from Nav. Nav throws a flash and it blinds the VP players crossing the site. EliGE picks off 3. Grim with a smoke and 2 flashes holds mid, then goes out long A. He'll let Stu and EliGE go out first since he has nades. When Stu and EliGE clear car, Grim will hold pit in case someone from Virtus Pro is holding there and peeks out. After car gets cleared, Grim swings and peeks ramp with his team, and nobody was spotted. Here comes the execute, which he will throw the close cross smoke, which he positions himself in the middle of the mark on the ground. He aims at this wall in the middle of the diagonal line, then takes 1 step and jump throw. Grim will play anti-flash afterwards and will flash for Stu and EliGE to cross the ramp, then he throws another flash for them to clear sight. After flashing, he holds for the smoke push and does some spam. He plays anti-flash and manages to dodge VP's first flash, however he gets blinded by their second flash. He's gonna recover, then he peeks to help the rest of his team who are fighting, and he gets a kill into Jane. Fallen has a smoke and molly. He has a long spawn and goes to jump spot to see if anyone's holding. He spots 1 CT and falls back. Fallen isn't gonna take the fight because he has nades and can't afford to lose them. He relays this information to his team, which Nat flashes Stu out long. His teammates push up while Fallen holds corner, then he comes out once control is taken. Fallen will turn his attention to flank while his teammates clear car. After they do so, Fallen will peek ramp with them. No one was spotted and he's gonna smoke the far cross smoke. He is inside the corner of the barrel for the position, aims at the bottom of the line dividing the 2 walls. He will take 2 steps and jump throw. Then, Fallen advances playing anti-flash. Before he crosses, he jumps to spot the palm tree in order to molly Gandalf. He is looking for the top right branch. Positioning doesn't have to be exact, just have to be somewhat close to the wall before the cross. He will aim at the top right branch and left click throw. Afterwards, Fallen crosses the ramp where he waits for the flash to jump up onto site. He's gonna spot Sanji towards CT, and he pops a couple of shots into him before falling down. He spams the smoke hoping to get lucky, then he will reposition ramp where he holds CT. Naf's flash comes in, and Fallen swings right. He helps EliGE fight off the short players. Naf is the fourth player to hold mid, then he goes to flash long A since Fallen had spotted CT early on. While flash wins due, the entry calls for it. Naf will make his way long, but as he does so, he is careful for the mid push, which would have been from short here. Once out long doors, he watches flank with Fallen. When TL are ready to execute, Naf is gonna molly short. Now, the timing of the molly is that you want it to prevent the short players, the CTs, from rotating to A, but at the same time you want it to last long enough so when your team makes their way into site, the molly is still up, preventing them from peeking site. This is something you should practice to get the timing down right. Here in this example, Naf waits 3 seconds after the smokes get thrown before he mollies. For the position, he will stand on this wood towards the door, then he aims to the right of the roof. He'll run in jump throw when he hits mid lamp. Afterwards, Naf goes around the corner, and he has a flash out in case his teammates need another one. He's in charge of watching long flank. During the Afterplant, Naf still has that flash, and he will use it when the CTs are retaking. EliGE makes contact with the VP players crossing, and Naf throws a flash which blinds them, and that leads to an easy wipe for Team Liquid. After flashing, he checks long to make sure no one is lurking. Naf will come and help his teammates and kill Sanji. VP had flashed twice site, so that's a tell that they're retaking from short or CT. As you can see from Naf's molly, it prevents the VP players on short to push through the site and to make the play retake. Astralis run a similar T-pistol execute, except they fake it and turn it into an A-split. If you want to see this strat, it is available only on my Discord, which the link is in the description or comment section. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Till next time, Nard out here, peace.